Divertia Radio.
This is ENMU HoundWaves Portalis. You're listening to Divertia Radio. My name's Luke. With me today are special guests Tommy and Jonny. How you guys doing?
Doing good. We're doing good. How you doing, Luke?
I'm pretty good. What's up, Jonny?
How's it going?
I'm pretty good. So, it's Tuesday. I'm going home tomorrow. You're going home tomorrow too?
I'm probably going home tonight. I'm not really sure yet, though.
I will be spending my Thanksgiving in Artesia. So
Doing what?
with my girlfriend's family. And then the big surprise that y'all know still hasn't happened, so we'll be over there.
We're not quite there yet?
Not yet.
The date?
Not yet. Couple more days and maybe.
How are you feeling?
Nervous. Very nervous and anxious but
A little happy too?
oh yeah. Yeah, but mostly nervous cuz I don't know.
Don't know what to expect?
Exactly.
I don't know what I would be doing.
Are you going to eat a lot for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, definitely.
Who doesn't?
So like, do you go for the, like, from the turkey, the white meat or the dark meat? Which one's better?
From the turkey?
Yeah.
I like both. Maybe the white meat.
White?
Yeah.
Jonny?
I think it depends. Do they have gravy?
Yeah.
What kind of gravy?
Brown.
Okay, then I'm going for the dark meat.
Yeah, I gotta go dark meat. But I'm not gonna be picky. It's Thanksgiving.
So, you guys have yams?
No, we don't have yams.
Why
I
not?
I don't.
I don't have yams either.
How do you not have
Okay.
yams?
Like, I want to hear what your family has to eat, and then we'll go to Johnny's and then mine,
Oh, okay,
because since
sure.
I'm half Hispanic, we'll see how different it is.
Okay, sure. So, my family, we have the turkey. Sometimes we fry it.
Really?
Yeah. My dad will fry it outside, he has a cooker where he can do that.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes we, this year I don't know what he's doing. I don't know yet. It's not always in the oven. But aside from the turkey, we have yams. We have green bean casserole.
I've never had that.
Okay, we have green bean casserole. Stuffing.
Okay.
Cranberry. Like that you buy in the
Yeah.
cans.
Yeah, okay, we have that too.
Yeah, same.
So,
And what else? We've got gravy, mashed potatoes.
everybody has to have mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like a must.
definitely. And biscuits. That's pretty much it.
And then yams. See,
Pumpkin pie. Yeah. Didn't I already say yams?
I don't know. See, so what do you have, Johnny?
And pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie.
Turkey. I mean, like, pretty much everything he said except for yams and olives. We always have black olives. Cheesy, shoot, what is it? It's like this cheesy rice stuff. Cheesy broccoli, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
I heard some people have mac and cheese,
Yes.
like a baked
Yeah.
mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And you have cheesy broccoli.
cheesy broccoli, yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm about to mess y'all's world up, because when we go to my Caucasian side, it's just the turkey, the mashed potatoes, just the basic stuff. The Hispanic side, we got the tamales, the tortillas, the Hispanic rice, beans, and then like a little turkey.
So it's actually a mixed Thanksgiving?
Yeah, this will be the first Thanksgiving I won't be like over in my hometown, which is weird.
It's actually mixed. That's really
Yeah.
interesting.
But it's like 2 Thanksgivings in one. So, I mean, it's amazing. Oh, ham. I forgot ham.
Yeah.
We,
Ham.
the glazed or smoked ham.
See, that's something I would really like my family to do, have a ham. We don't do that.
It's amazing. I don't know why I forgot about ham. But
That sounds pretty great. When I get home, the only thing I asked my parents to do for me, like when I get home, is to have eggnog in the fridge, you know?
like ready.
Just
Yes.
have it in the
Like
fridge.
ready.
Yes.
Because I did that last year. I came home last year, like it was like as a freshman, that was the first time being away from my family for so long, right? 3 months, you know? And I came back and I was very happy to see there was eggnog in the fridge.
That's what's up.
It was very nice, so I'm doing the same thing this year.
See, it's gonna be rough. I mean, you'll be with like family and stuff, and you get to eat good food. But then, like, as the day goes on, you're just like, what am I gonna do? You have no TV, and like, it's just you can watch football, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
You don't have a TV?
not okay. Like when I go home,
But
Oh.
you leave your PS4 and stuff here.
yeah. Like when I go home, I sleep in the guest room, and there's no TV in there. But so it gets YouTube.
Nah,
YouTube.
but he'll take his computer. He'll be playing
Oh
League.
yeah. Are you gonna take your computer?
Of course.
He's
Of
gonna be-
course, I'm taking the computer and my TV. Because I play League on a TV.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that smart TV.
Yeah.
What about-
And we got someone on the line. Let's go to it now. 1 second. We have someone on the phone line. Let's get him on. Hello. You're listening to Divertia. You're on the air. Hello.
What up?
Hey, Triton.
Hey,
What's good?
What's going on, guys?
Nothing. We're talking about Thanksgiving and food.
Oh man, what are you guys excited for?
So pretty much what we've done
Yeah.
is we've gone like each of us, we say like what our families usually do, you know, what kind of food we
Oh,
have
okay.
every year. So
Well, let's see.
what do
Besides the usual, probably like tamales.
Yeah, tamales. Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's two people I
Yeah.
know who have tamales at Thanksgiving, but like I never knew anyone who had tamales at Thanksgiving.
It's a brown thing.
You could have tamales.
It's a brown.
You could have tamales anytime. You could have it during Christmas, Easter, your kid's fourth
Your
birthday
birthday.
party. Yeah. You can have a it's like it. You can have it any time of the year, and it will be
It's great.
yeah. Like have you had?
But what's your guys' favorite pies?
Oh man.
A
Right.
pumpkin.
My grandmother makes this peanut butter pie, and I swear
Oh, what?
it is the best thing that has ever graced my tongue.
I'm gonna
That's
go
amazing.
Oreo, the Oreo cream pie. Like
Oreo cream pie.
yeah, like
Wow.
but like I gotta be in the mood for it. It's like I'm not a fan of pie. I'm more of a cake person.
Yeah.
I feel you.
What about sweet potato pie?
I cannot do sweet potatoes.
What?
Yeah,
Me neither.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's something.
Wow.
It's just something.
Me
It's
neither.
just something about them. Like
All three of you. Wow.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. No, I can't do pecan pie either.
Pecan pie is not for everyone. I like that too. I like all the pies, honestly. But I've
So you
never.
like apple pie?
Oh, of course.
so. It's like when you get a pumpkin pie. Do you like douse it with like Cool Whip?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some whipped cream.
I feel like that's a given, though.
Like you have to like just boom. There's a pumpkin Cool Whip pie.
It's really nice.
I need to try pumpkin pie.
I like a little.
What do you mean you need to try pumpkin pie? You've never had it before?
I've never had pumpkin pie before.
What?
Yeah,
We
That's
literally.
like what you eat at Thanksgiving.
I don't eat it. I don't eat that. I'll stick to the tamales and no dessert.
We literally had
What
some
the?
in the fridge, and you didn't try it.
No, I need to I need to expand my taste buds. So I need to try some different things.
Do you guys back cranberry or not?
I do. My family does. We got the cranberry.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but do you actually eat it?
I get like one piece, and like I eat half of it, and then I have to throw the rest away.
I'll get a couple pieces.
What
It's
is
mostly my mom who likes it.
What does cranberry taste like? Is it tart or?
It is tart. It is
Okay.
tart. If you've ever lemonade,
Yeah.
it's kind of like that, but you know how cranberry is like red. If you ever had cranberry juice, so it's like a tart lemonade sort of, but it's more fruity.
So it's fruity but tart.
Yeah. No, definitely. Like a lot of people like to water it down.
With what? Like just water?
Yeah. Because it's a juice, but it's pretty. I don't like it personally. Cranberry juice.
I'll stick to apple juice.
Do you like it, Triton?
Do I like cranberry juice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of cranberry juice, but like just the physical form of it is just not appealing to me.
The stuff you get in the cans, you know, you buy cans of it.
And it just comes out looking like the can, and it just seems very unappealing.
Yeah. It comes out looking like the can.
It just looks like the can, just like a solid cylinder of this like purple stuff, and you're like, it's good, and it's like, it doesn't look good though.
See, Triton could take some deer meat for Thanksgiving this year.
There you go. I'm gonna have some deer meat, man. And speaking of meats, do you guys prefer your turkey or your ham? Like, what's the majority on your plate? Is it turkey or ham?
Dark meat turkey, by far.
I say white meat turkey.
I get a both turkey with lots of gravy.
But mashed potatoes beats it all. I will get so much, like, I'll get more mashed potatoes than the turkey and ham and just douse it with gravy. But it'd have to be dark meat turkey for sure.
And you gotta have yams too, you know.
I can't.
It's not Thanksgiving without yams on the side. You know, you can bake some with marshmallows on it. That's
See, I've heard of stuff like that, but
who said ew?
I heard me. That sounds nasty.
No, it's good.
I don't really know how I feel about that, to be honest.
You just gotta try it, I guess. It goes with all the rest of the foods.
See, like Luke could bring back some yams from his Thanksgiving. Triton and I will bring back some tamales. Johnny, you bring back some pumpkin pie or that peanut butter pie.
No, y'all ain't getting that.
And we just have a little late Thanksgiving at our apartment.
Oh man,
you better bring some of that peanut butter fucking pie back. You better bring some of that back.
If I bring it back, I don't know if I'll share.
Come on, Johnny.
We'll see.
It's gonna be a great Thanksgiving.
So, but one of my favorite parts of Thanksgiving is the rolls. Because what I like to do is I like to chop those little rolls in half, and then I just stuff everything that's on my plate inside of them, and I make little Thanksgiving sandwiches.
Especially when those rolls are like freshly out the oven.
Oh yeah.
And you just see the butter just glistening off their tops, and it's just like
very descriptive, Tommy.
Yeah, it's like, and then you got that one roll who's kind of burnt, but he needs love, and rolls are good. But
okay, so I have a question for you, Luke.
Okay.
How strong is Sellout now?
Oh yeah, on Pokemon.
I believe he's 2684.
Oh my gosh.
84. That is stronger than my strongest Pokemon.
And the pimp is now 2200. Like everyone
have you guys talked about that update yet?
No, we're right now we are.
Yeah, I was bringing it up while you're here, Triton. So, my first Pokemon is still my Executor, but my second Pokemon is now a Rhydon. My third Pokemon is now Jolteon at 2300.
How did your Rhydon get so strong?
I have no idea. They boosted him I want to say 600 points, 600 CP.
See, I got
because that was scary for me, man.
Yeah, because my Gengar went to 1958, and then my Aerodactyl went to 1724. So I'm just like, what the hell?
You know, I need to check.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wake up the next day, and I go out and I start playing it. I'm like, it made me feel like I was in some parallel other universe where I had been living my life for so long. And then I opened it up and I was like, so it's a different life that I've been living up until now. I'm like, my Alakazam was at 800, now it's at 1200. I was like, I didn't do that. I was panicking. I was checking my Stardust every 5 seconds. I was like, who did this?
See, you know what made me mad? My Charizard was at a 1041, and he's now at a 1085. He didn't get no love.
Do you guys you guys know what my Chansey is at?
Oh, what is it at?
1062.
Oh my god.
I have a 686.
So, Executor got debuffed. They went down a few, like 30 CP or so. Rhydon's got a huge boost, like 600, like a lot of CP. So did Jolteon's. Dragonite's got a small boost. Charizard got a small boost. Lapras stayed exactly the same. Vaporeon's got a good boost. Flareon's got a good boost. Snorlax has got a small boost. Golem's got a huge boost. Arcanine's got brought down by a good amount.
Which was crazy to me.
Yeah, it's weird.
So how can they just mess with the system? Like,
They're
are they like, are gym battles any different?
Well, basically what they did was I went on the site and read, why they did it. And they're trying to balance out the Pokemon to make everything more fair, I guess.
Okay.
So, all their CP has changed, and they said they're going to continue to make changes to make everything balanced.
I'm just glad Jolteon got love.
Oh, yeah.
Because I always thought Jolteon was better than Vaporeon. But Jolteon was always one of the weaker ones to Flareon and Vaporeon.
The squishy.
Yeah.
You know, they have...
And then, it's just like what Triton said, like with Alakazam. He needed love too, because like they made the stage 2 psychic Pokemons weak, like really weak. Even Gengar, but like Alakazam now, he could be a hit or miss type of dude, but I think he's gonna be good now with this new update.
Exactly. I was really happy about that. What I don't understand though is like they balanced out all the Pokemon, but they made Vaporeon stronger.
Yeah.
Even though Vaporeon is already one of the strongest Pokemon you can have. They made it even stronger. I was like, this is not even fair.
Oh, tell him what your Jolteon is.
2,300.
That's
Perfect appraisal.
Messed up.
that could take down a Vaporeon
That's
easily.
my Vaporeon Slayer.
Oh, man.
But,
It's like last night we went to go Pokemon hunt, and then you know how that cold front came in, and it started raining. So Johnny just wanted to battle the gym at the Wesley, and he battled the Vaporeon, didn't dodge with his Jolteon. Killed the Vaporeon. What do you have, half health?
Yeah, and that was because it got hit by a hydro pump.
Oh, man.
And then the rain came down, so we were going back, and then we found a phone. Long story. It got back to the owner, and that was our Pokemon.
Yeah, so last night we were walking back to our apartments, and in front of Building A in San Juan, we find this phone. And Tommy picks it up, and he's like, what should we do? I was like, well... first thing that ran through my mind was, like, sell it.
Sell it on eBay.
And then, me and Tommy gave each other a look. Like, we both were like, sell it. But then our conscience kicked in and was like, well, we probably need to get this back to the owner.
The little angel on the right shoulder was like, no, don't do it. And then the little devil on the left shoulder was like, do it.
okay, well, it all depends, though. What kind of phone was it?
It looked like a S7.
It was some very expensive Samsung phone.
It was a very expensive Samsung phone?
It was really big. I don't know if it was a Samsung Note or a Galaxy S7, the larger version. I don't know.
You guys did the right thing. If it was like an iPhone 7 or like an iPhone 6, I would call you guys stupid.
No, I'm just kidding. We weren't thinking about selling it.
But we took it back to our apartment, and I posted on Yik Yak, and
like 10 minutes?
And like 10 minutes later, the phone gets a call, and I answer it, and he's like, some guy is like, hey, yeah, y'all find this phone? I was like, yeah. He's like, where y'all at? And we're like, at our apartment. I told him the apartment number, and he came by, and I asked him to do the passcode just to make sure it wasn't some guy like messing with us or something, trying to take the phone. But he did he did his fingerprint scanner actually, so it was him.
So it was legit.
Yeah,
because he did the fingerprint.
Yeah, but we did a good thing.
Yeah, you got it back to him.
Yeah,
through Yik Yak?
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think he saw the yak. I think he just called his phone from some other phone.
Oh.
But it was like out in the rain. It was face down, out in the rain, and like
in the water.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't in water, but on the wet concrete.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was an OtterBox. I was like, oh look, an OtterBox, and then I picked it up and I'm like, oh crap.
What's an OtterBox?
An OtterBox, it's like a
OtterBox.
It's a case.
Yeah, it's a case.
It's a brand of case, like really expensive.
Yeah.
Phone cases.
So I was like, oh look, it's an OtterBox. I picked it up and it ends up being a phone. I was like, dude, let's just go put this on Yik Yak. But like that whole eBay thing, that didn't go through our mind.
Okay.
We were just thinking about rewards.
Did you get any rewards?
No. We just
Hell no.
You don't know, Triton.
This guy barely
No
said thank
way.
you.
Kids in college are not like that. They're like, oh, I'm drunk. I lost my phone. And they're just like dying to get it back. They're not like a 40 or 50-year-old old person who's like, you know what? You're a kind soul. Here's $30.
I was like, Johnny, maybe we'll be lucky and he'll be a little loaded and we could get like $50 each.
But nah, he took his phone.
$50 each.
Nah, he took his phone, asked him to do the fingerprint scanner.
And then he left.
And he showed it to me, gave me this weird look, and said, thank you. Really quiet, and walked away really quickly.
Okay, so I'll tell you guys this one. Okay, so I'm at a concert, and everybody's going crazy, and I see this iPhone on the ground, and I was like, all right, whatever. And I pick it up, and it was a girl's, it turns out. She, they called a bunch of times and stuff, and I didn't really think about selling it. I just wanted to give it back because the girl was cute. Because I'm weird, and I started looking through all the pictures on the phone. And I was like, looking for something nice, and she was cute, and so I was like, all right, I'm going to give this girl back her phone. And so we meet up eventually at like a Circle K, and I'm just standing out in the front, and then she rolls up with two guys, and she's like, are you the person who has a phone? And I was like, yeah. I was like, here you go. She immediately takes it and then just walks inside, and then I just like am waiting outside for like some sort of like
kiss
acknowledgement. And when they come back out, they don't even look at me; they just walk right back to the car.
Oh wow!
And I'm just like, you taking this, right?
That's
like,
what you should have done. Now,
did it make you want to like change your mind? If you could go back, would you keep that phone?
Oh, I would have kept the phone in a heartbeat because it's not. It's like how you guys said that dude was quiet and then he just left. It wasn't even like they were like those kind of people where they're just like quiet, reserved people. It was just like no sort of like emotional registration or like a thank you or anything. It was like almost like expected, like it was a given that I was going to give it back to them. Like, this world is messed up, right?
Oh yeah, Triton, you did a good thing.
I appreciate
that's true.
that.
It's good karma.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Regardless.
So, do you guys believe in karma?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
In a sense.
What? What do you mean?
Tommy, what?
What do you mean in a sense?
We're not gonna get into this right now. I believe in karma on League.
In karma.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. It's all skill on League. You could kill still all day as long as you take your team to victory.
I'm talking about the character, Triton. There's a character named Karma.
Oh, that was corny. So how do you guys like the studio? It's pretty nice, huh?
It's very nice.
It's nice and it's very cozy. Like
very cozy.
So
it's really windy outside.
Yes.
It's very windy.
It was very. Walking to class this morning was very miserable.
Indeed.
I have the next couple days off, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go play Pokemon real hard. And then this wind, man, it takes
You're just like,
the
nah.
spirit out of me.
So you could stay at home and watch Chappelle's show.
Exactly. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna boot up Madden, and I'm gonna play this franchise that I have going. I had like a fantasy draft and everything where I drafted my whole team, which was a mistake because I don't know how to do that.
Who's your QB?
And so the best person, I picked QB like 4th pick. That's where I messed up. The best player on my team is my free safety. And like I lost the first game to the Patriots because I was like, all right, first game, I'm gonna be real about it. I'm not gonna lie to my fans. And then the second game, I've literally played the second game at least 20 times against the Browns. You got Matt Ryan leading the Browns, okay? And it's set on all Madden, so like I keep losing.
That's why you're losing.
Yeah.
Wait. So what do you mean 20 games? You mean you pull the plug before the loss count?
I'll pull if they get two scores on me, I just pull the plug every time.
See, I feel it with Triton because Johnny has witnessed my many fantasy drafts on Madden 15.
I want to say he does a good 5 a week.
So I'm currently the Browns right now. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna draft a decent team. So I got Mike Evans, who's a stud now, but he's not that good in 15. I got Odell.
He's still not that good.
He's still not that good, and Cole Beasley from the Cowboys. But my quarterbacks, I got Brock Osweiler. From the
He's all right.
No, this is a funny part. I traded him for another quarterback, and my overall went up 1.
Dang.
So
they were hating on him.
So now I think Terrell Pryor is my quarterback, but I've rage quit so much that first game. It's insane. I might just redraft tonight.
I have Terrell Pryor too. Terrell Pryor is my quarterback.
But I drafted probably the worst team ever, like last week. I went and got the worst of every position. The worst of the worst. And it was my overall was, yeah. And my overall was 50. And I was facing the overall 89 Steelers with Joe Flacco and AJ Green. I'm just like, oh my gosh. It was not a pretty sight.
That's rough.
It's very rough. But like in the real world, I mean, the Raiders won last night in Mexico.
Oh, they played in Mexico?
Yeah, they played the Texans in Mexico, and they won 27-20, so they're now 8-2. So I'm a very proud Raider fan.
No, Tommy's having a good season.
Yes.
Oakland is 8-2?
Yep.
Oakland is 8-2.
Second best record in the NFL, only to the Cowboys.
Do you guys remember?
You guys. It's a happy home where you guys are at.
Yeah, no, I want to see the Raiders and Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
So you guys
That'd be something else.
I mean, you got Dak Prescott versus Derek Carr, Amari Cooper versus Des Bryant. I mean,
I'd like to see that too, because you look at the NFL these past 4 or 5 years.
It's getting bland.
It's getting the same thing,
Yeah.
Patriots, almost
Seahawks,
like that.
Seahawks, Broncos.
To see Oakland and Dallas would be something else.
I can't believe how good Dak Prescott is doing as a 4th-round pick. I mean, he is doing amazing things, and then you got Ezekiel Elliott. I'm not even a Cowboys fan, but my girlfriend and her family, they're all Cowboys fans, and I'm over here, the Oakland Raiders, and going through the worst years from 2001 to 2015.
Oh man, I mean, I remember there was the 1-year anniversary of their last win. It was over a year period.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. I mean,
I'm not laughing, man.
Yeah, I'm laughing.
You're laughing now because they're 8-2.
Yeah, but the Cowboys went through the same thing.
Yeah,
they kind of did.
I mean, 4-12 last year?
Yep.
And then Triton, your Saints, they have no hope.
No, actually,
no.
They do have hope.
We're lucky we got a Super Bowl. Hey, but we got a Super Bowl ring before the fucking Cowboys did. Not in general, but when's the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl?
Wait, that was one of my favorite Super Bowls ever.
Which one?
Last Saints.
Yeah, that onside kick was ridiculous.
Who was it?
That was one
Who
of my
was it?
favorite.
The Saints and...
It was the Saints and the Colts.
Oh, that's right, because Peyton Manning was with the Colts.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite Super Bowls ever.
And then the Who played the halftime show, and it was great for me.
Was it Justin Timberlake?
No,
it was the Who.
Oh, the Who. Oh, I was like, who? I was like, what?
But the good news,
I don't think anybody expected the Saints to win that one, and we came away with it.
I mean, the good news, Triton, is that the Saints are still playoff contenders. They're only 2 games back on the Falcons, who are 6-4. So
Wild card.
I mean, there's a shot.
Literally, it's every year the Saints get the wild card game, and it still is just disappointing.
I just want to know how many more years Drew Brees has, because he's getting up there.
You know what I'm saying? How long is he going to stay with the Saints?
I say 2 more years.
How old is he?
I think he's got to be 36.
Drew Brees.
How old is Manning?
Manning's old. He's probably 39, 40, and he's been retired.
Do you guys believe that Peyton Manning was doing drugs his last season?
Oh no.
No.
I mean, you can't say he's too clean cut because look at Tom Brady and all what he's done. But I mean, I think Peyton Manning he kept the game clean, and this is coming from a guy who hates facing Peyton Manning on Madden because all the audibles he does. But in general, I don't think he did anything illegal or something.
I agree.
So, but if you say Tom Brady,
I'm gonna have to disagree. I heard the stories, man. This dude said he was getting HGH sent to his house for his wife. What kind of wife needs HGH?
Well, no lie. This may sound weird, but at 2 a.m, I was watching the Comedy Central roast of Rob Lowe with a couple of friends this past weekend, and like an HGH commercial came up for women, and it makes them look younger. So I was just like,
man.
what? I'm like, I don't know.
So Triton, you think Manning like used it as a front?
Yeah, no, I really, well, I mean, not now that Tommy said he saw an HGH commercial for women. You know how NFL players and their families, but they always be staying up on the medical stuff and what's going to keep them in shape. But for a while there, yeah, I believe that it was a front. Like, he was getting stuff sent to his house.
I never found any evidence of it, so I never even paid it any attention.
It was a little bit of controversy during the last Super Bowl, but I'm glad he won.
Oh yeah, he deserved it.
He went out on top.
Yeah, okay.
He went out on top, and he just, he earned that. Peyton Manning has always been like a figurehead in the league for a long time.
Oh yeah. So it's like NFL fans, what is one team that you cannot stand? Like you will not cheer for them, like without a doubt.
Ooh.
You want to go first, Johnny? Because we were talking about this last night.
It's the Steelers. I can't stand the Steelers.
I gotta say New England because
yeah.
I can never see myself cheering for New England.
Mine's like a tie between New England and Denver. Because I can't go for Denver. They're in the same division as the Raiders, but I just don't. There's something about Tom Brady I just don't like.
The Cowboys.
Hey.
I will never, ever want the Cowboys to win.
I am forced to root for them due to my hands being tied behind my back from my girlfriend. She has a katana aimed at my neck, and if I don't root for him, I will perish. And she's listening right now, so I'm gonna get in trouble tomorrow.
Just cheer silently.
Yeah.
Because I have good friends who are Patriot fans. I have my aunt's a Steelers fan, and as much as they are like trash like fans, they're all right. I mean, like really, really Patriots fans. I really don't like Patriot fans.
Me neither.
At all. But they're the most arrogant, like, cocky people ever.
As long as
you're leaning on Tom Brady right now.
So I was looking at.
I can appreciate them.
I was looking at probably one of the most reliable sources of information that we have, Facebook. And I saw that Tony Romo might go to Denver.
Yeah, that's what me and a couple friends were talking about. I thought he was going to go to the Jets.
I'm hoping he goes to the Cardinals because I think he'll do good things with the Cardinals. I mean, look at all the receivers he has: Michael Floyd, Larry Fitzgerald, John Brown, and then David Johnson.
They have Andy Dalton.
No, that's the Bengals.
No, they have Carson Palmer.
No, they have Carson Palmer.
Yeah.
That's who they have. They have Carson Palmer. They don't need Tony Romo. They're like in the same league anyway.
They're both old.
I don't like Carson Palmer though.
Carson Palmer's okay, but Tony Romo is not like a. Like, you think they're going to drop, like, $1 million for Tony Romo to come and improve the team?
Probably not, but I'm saying I wish they would.
Watch, this is going to make Johnny a little angry. The Cardinals need Johnny Manziel. Johnny Football.
Oh, my gosh.
He's out of the
he's out of the league. He's in rehab.
He's not coming back.
Yeah. You know how rich his family was?
How rich?
Due to the oil fields over down south. And
probably very rich.
Yeah.
Because whenever you come from an oil family,
yeah. His first day of college, he rolled up in a brand new Corvette.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
It'd be very nice. I'm over here in a Volvo.
Hey, your Volvo is nice, Tom.
Swedish. It's very Swedish.
Don't knock your Volvo.
Swedish cars are good cars, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they could.
You're going to have that car forever, dog.
Yeah. I miss my pickup. And then you got
my Z.
Yeah, your Z. And I think Triton's van takes the cake, though, because those are the most comfortable seats I've ever sat in a while.
That van is dope.
No, and
I like the van.
The heater works amazing. Like, that thing, like, there's a lot of room to heat up in there, and it does it like that.
Dude,
that charging port, man, that charging port just charges the phone with a quickness.
Oh, it's a good one.
Dude, you could put a little kitchen in the back of your van and live in there. Like, no lie.
There you go.
You get an easy bake oven,
just
you're golden.
Get a generator.
Oh yeah,
I think I want to paint it like a dark blue, maybe with some green highlights on like some 70s van type stuff.
Just paint it like the mystery machine, dog.
Yeah, paint it like, and then get those what are they called? The hubcaps, like on the Volkswagen vans.
Oh yeah.
Some we're gonna do something with it.
Yeah.
But Pokemon friends, I gotta go. It's great being on the show.
All right, thanks for
Hope you
being
guys
on,
had a
Triton.
good
Yeah,
time.
dude. Appreciate it.
You have a good Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
Triton.
Take it easy, Triton.
Oh, when are you guys all leaving?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Possibly today.
Tomorrow. Oh, you guys are leaving tomorrow. Hey, well, I will see you when I see you, and I'll hold it down while you guys are gone.
All right, dog. You have a good Thanksgiving.
You too, man. Peace out.
All right. See ya.
That was Triton. Good friend of ours. So, it's Tuesday afternoon. It's almost 3. I haven't packed yet.
Neither have I.
I gotta clean up my room, tidy up my room.
I haven't packed yet either.
Pack. Get everything together.
I got to draft a fantasy football team. No, I'm just kidding. I got to do some homework.
So
You got homework to do?
Yeah, I got a couple things for art that I have to do, but other than that, that's why I'm leaving tomorrow. That way I won't have to worry about homework and stuff. But yeah, I'll pack tomorrow. There's no rush unless she calls me and be like, "Hey, you need to get to Roswell ASAP." I'm like, "Oh."
I'm gonna go home. I'm not even gonna think about school. Not even gonna think about.
Oh, lucky you. All I'm gonna be doing this break is studying, probably.
Yeah, because like
I'm waiting for Dead Week to do that.
See, I
That's
could
what
wait
I'm gonna
till
do.
Dead Week,
That's
but I
what I'm
have
doing.
tests on Dead Week, so
Oh, okay.
Is
see,
yours on
that's-
Friday?
yeah. But I want to get a jump
Yeah,
start
that's what I
on
was gonna
that.
say. Like, you could borrow my book, and I was gonna say help me study on Dead Week.
All right, I got you. So Cleveland is already out of playoff contention. Like everyone else has a chance.
They haven't
still.
even won a game.
I
Of course
know.
they're gonna be out.
That's sad.
Well, Dallas surprised us.
Yes, I did not expect
Oakland
that.
surprised us.
Who's another surprise team?
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore,
Number one
5-5.
defense.
Yep.
Who's the biggest disappointment? Like, you can't say the Browns because
No,
they're the biggest disappointment forever.
Redskins, maybe.
Redskins?
You know what I mean? RG3, because he was going to be the...
You went to Cleveland
Right.
because they have Kirk Cousins, but
Yep.
I think the biggest disappointment was the Packers.
Really?
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is not playing like MVP Aaron Rodgers.
Well, no, but I was gonna say Carolina.
Oh.
You gotta think like after
that's a Super Bowl.
after a Super Bowl team, they're now last in their division.
I forgot. Cam Newton's not Cam Newton.
To the top and back down to
Yeah.
the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. Like 4-6.
What happened to the Panthers?
I think
I think their defense just fell apart, and when
they lost Josh Norman.
they lost Josh Norman, I mean, they just don't seem to be playing like they were last year. Not at all.
They're almost conservative, almost.
Yeah, like
Wow.
instead of being a very aggressive team, they're very like.
Because do you remember? No, they were very hyper aggressive. Like, do you remember
Yeah.
during the Super Bowl itself, Cam Newton threw way too hard,
Oh yeah.
and they kept flying over the people's heads.
Yeah, and then that was. Some people say that was a boring Super Bowl. I thought it was a good Super Bowl
I thought it was a good Super Bowl.
because like you had the number 1 defense and the number 2 defense going at it
Oh yeah.
against
I
two
liked
very
it.
good offenses. But I forgot.
People say that because they want to see touchdowns. They
Yeah.
want to see scores. They don't care if someone gets a pick off. Or
But it's like when
the
Luke said, "Well,
defense
your
holds them 3 and
your
out.
favorite Super Bowl was the Saints and Colts, right?"
I think so.
Mine was the Steelers and Cardinals. Because
That happened that next year.
I think so. I think 2011, 2012, give or take. But it's when the Steelers unfortunately won. But that game was intense, and I think it was like 35 seconds left, and Big Ben threw it to Santonio Holmes, and he got 2 feet in the end zone. He drug him across the end zone, and it took about like 5 minutes to look at it, and they called it a touchdown. And Larry Fitzgerald caught a ball, and he got it to the 15, but time ran out, and that's when Kurt Warner was the quarterback for the Cardinals. So it was a while back.
I think I remember something about that. The end of that game.
But that's probably my favorite one. And then I quit watching. Like, do you watch basketball? Like NBA?
I didn't watch any of last season.
Neither did I.
But the one before that,
it's gotten
I did.
boring. It's gotten boring.
Yeah,
I mean, with the
I think so
Warriors
too
and
because
the
I
Cavaliers.
watched the 2014 to 15 season.
Mhm.
I watched that. And then this last one I didn't.
See, I can't even watch it this year. It's just, it's like, it's the only
What's
thing
going on? Is there anything?
Steph Curry shooting threes. That's all I know.
That's what I'm saying.
LeBron
like,
dunking. I mean,
So the same as last year.
the same as last year. It's going to be the Cavaliers and the Warriors.
There's nothing fresh right now.
No,
Really.
It's not even the rookies are fresh. But like Johnny, I can't even get Johnny into basketball.
I need to, but I'm not in trouble.
But-
So, what do y'all think about since we were born? See, what are you, 19, Luke, right?
Yeah.
All right, in baseball, we've seen 3 major curses broken. One, when 2005 was the White Sox. They got the Chicago Black Sox curse. They hadn't won since, well, what was it, like 1940?
30-something.
30-something. It was forever ago. No World Series since then. We
Yeah.
come along,
The Red
2005. Oh, no, we saw 4. The Red Sox, the
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth curse got broken while we're in our generation.
What was the Babe Ruth curse?
The Red Sox traded Babe Ruth to the Yankees.
And that's when everybody remembers Babe Ruth in a Yankees uniform. 'Cause he's one of the most. He's almost like the Michael Jordan of
baseball. Kind of,
in a
yeah.
way. What other one? I only know 3.
The Philadelphia Phillies.
What?
Yeah,
They had a curse?
They had a curse. It wasn't as long. I think it was in the 60s. But what happened was they had the bell tower, right, in Philly. Or they had this tallest building in Philly, right? And they made a taller building. And then ever since they made that taller building, they lost. And eventually they lowered the other building to make sure that old one was taller again. And they won 2008.
And then recently.
Does it stay like that now?
Yeah, that's still the tallest building in Philadelphia. They won't change that.
How can you lower a building?
I don't know. I think they just literally cut some part off of it.
They just get a giant sword and
Okay.
No.
And then just this year, after 108 years, the Cubs won a World Series.
Yeah.
That was a great World Series.
That's 4 huge MLB team droughts that were broken since we were born.
And then you know how much me and Johnny like baseball.
Yeah.
Like love it. So it's just like.
I think we're just good luck.
That's huge. Going back to the Babe Ruth curse, it means that the Red Sox couldn't win against the Yankees?
Yeah, it means they couldn't win against the Yankees, and especially not the World Series.
Because Babe Ruth was a pitcher for the Red Sox, right?
Yeah, he was a pitcher.
And then the Yankees put him as a first infielder?
No, left field.
Left field. So ever since then, Babe Ruth calling his shot, being the home run king until Hank Aaron. So then people are like, why do we trade such a talent like that in Boston? So then when they finally broke it, and that's when they came back down 3-0 against the Yankees.
Oh, yeah.
In the ALCS.
In the ALCS.
So, but I think that this past World Series was the best.
It was the best I've seen in a long time. I thought last year's was pretty good with the Royals, but it was just
this
the
one
Royals
was intense.
Yeah, but this one, the Indians and the
it meant a lot.
Oh yeah, to both of those teams because
they both wanted it.
Even the Indians haven't won a series since the '60s, so that meant a lot to both teams, and it's just crazy. A game going into Game 7 into extra innings. That's a World Series you want to see.
See, I told Johnny, I saw this thing on the internet, and it said the last time the Indians were in the World Series, 2 NFL teams tied. The Indians lost. So then you flash forward to this year, the Indians make it to the World Series, and we had 2 NFL ties, and they ended up losing. I told Johnny, I was like, that's just some...
That's weird.
It's stuff you can't script, and it's just also like that guy who...
Oh, who predicted it?
Who predicted it in his yearbook.
There's some guy in his yearbook, and he's like 2016 Chicago Cubs World Series. You heard it here first.
And this is like 1994 or 1995.
Really?
Yeah.
He said 2016?
Yeah, he said 2016.
How?
I don't know.
We need a picture of this.
It's on the internet.
Yeah, it's on the internet. I'd have to find it, but...
Just type in
how can you just call a year?
There's been a lot of things. Like, even on Twitter, like, 2 years ago, they said... This guy he's like, it's going to be the Chicago Cubs, Cleveland Indians. They're going to go to Game 7. There's going to be a rain delay. There's going to be extra innings and the Cubs are going to win. This was in 2014, and that's what
Wow.
happened. But
Huh.
some people said that one was fake.
Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make a bold prediction right here.
We're making a prediction for
Yep.
next year?
Yep. 2017 Houston Astros World Series champs.
No.
Yeah.
I was pitching is garbage.
No. You'll see. You'll see. Just wait.
Not to be biased or nothing, but I think the Astros are good. Well, I can't. It's not really biased. The Astros are going to win the AL West, but the A's are going to be third
Behind the Rangers.
behind the Rangers. Billy Bean, if you're listening, no.
So no. Let's do some serious 2017 World Series predictions here. Is that crazy or what, Luke? Yeah.
No one. It says no one knows who he is.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
See, what's crazy is he doesn't have a last name.
no, it's blacked out right there.
Oh,
He
it's
does.
blacked out? Oh.
Yeah.
For privacy.
Yeah.
Oh, if we're doing 2017 bold predictions for the World Series, I don't know. I got to think about that one. That one's tough. What do you think, Luke?
Well, I'm not caught up on baseball to make a prediction like that. Because it doesn't have an educated, you know.
Just throw two teams out there.
All right. I'm calling it here.
Okay.
Yankees, Giants.
Okay.
Okay.
That
yeah.
that's pretty possible because you got Gary Sanchez from the Yankees.
Yeah, but it's well, the reason I'm not gonna call the Yankees is because unless they get Chapman back, well, not even if they get Chapman back, you know, they traded for all those prospects. I mean, they're looking to build a team in like 2020. They're gonna be world champs again soon, but not quite yet.
I'm saying Yankees, Giants to go 5 games.
5 games.
I think
Yankees win.
Yankees win. I think mine has to be the Dodgers. Dodgers in the
Oh,
NL.
that's way better than mine because you know the Dodgers are gonna.
Yeah, they got
They're gonna
great,
win
They
sometime.
got some great young pitching and they have some hitters with because they had Rookie of the Year and Corey Seager.
Yeah.
He won it.
Yeah.
And for the AL, this one's hard because I'm stuck between the Astros and the Tigers.
That's actually what I was about to say. Is that
I think I'm gonna go Tigers.
Me?
Tigers, Dodgers.
me being unbiased? I'm gonna say Tigers. And hear me out, the Pirates.
Oh man, the Pirates haven't made a World Series in so long.
No, but think about it. They've always these past few years. They've gotten close. They've always been just inches away from playoffs or inches away
Yeah.
from continuing. They're gonna do it this next year.
I think the Tigers are gonna beat the Dodgers.
Pirates Tigers is a little out there.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Pirates
Yeah.
in 6 games.
Pirates in 6. See, on mine with the Dodgers and Tigers, I think Detroit's gonna win it in 7. Verlander versus Kershaw.
Oh, that'll be good.
But we'll see. And what other sports can we talk about? We don't even have to talk about sports. We could talk about music.
We sure can.
I don't even know what music is nowadays. It's sort of dying. I think so.
Not really.
Compared to like the 70s and 80s, it's not the same. It has no meaning.
But it still makes a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true. Even though it's complete like.
There is good
Garbage.
music out there. You just gotta look for it.
Okay, so like, give me 3 songs that you would suggest right now. Because you know what kind of music I listen to, and
3 artists right now.
yeah, 3 artists.
Kavinsky.
Like what are they, like R&B or?
He's a French guy.
French.
It's French house music. It's like electronic music that's.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of it's on a different level. So Kavinsky, I'd say of Monsters and Men. One of my favorite bands.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, me too. I haven't heard them,
And
but
a-
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
And a third one. let's go with. Let me think.
Kanye West. No, I'm playing.
Man, I don't know why this is so hard.
It's just like that one band you can't
Like,
think of.
like who is there? Like
I don't
on
really
the charts
know.
right now, there's the
I don't-
Chainsmokers.
See, and they're all right. They're okay. I mean,
You got the Chainsmokers.
but
You got Taylor Swift.
oh my goodness,
I'm just kidding.
she's the worst thing to happen in our generation. She really is.
You know, I don't like Pink. Pink is way worse.
You don't like Pink?
Pink is much worse.
I like her old stuff.
I like her old stuff
But
too.
now it's just like I say, it's all it all just sounds the same. Like
Yeah.
you know, very generic and like even some of the rock music sounds very generic. It's just they're just trying to make a quick buck, you know, and because people will like it.
So I can't give you 3 bands.
But Kavinsky and
Of
Monsters
Monsters
and
and
Men. I'll check out Kavinsky probably, cause I'll do EDM. I'll give it a shot.
It's almost like that. Are there any bands you like now that definitely have potential?
Oh man, like for my genre of music or just in general from what I know.
Whatever you listen to.
Oh. I showed Johnny this band and I told my girlfriend to check her out. I Prevail. They're called I Prevail. They're kind of punkish almost, and they're really good. They gotten huge. Like, have you seen that? They did a cover of Taylor Swift's what's it
Blank
called?
Spaces?
Yeah, that one. That's that band.
Okay.
And
I Prevail, Blank Spaces.
that's the cover. And probably the next band, they're pretty popular. I mean, they're already popular in my genre, but like Pierce the Veil. Maybe you never heard of them, right?
Pierce the Veil?
Yeah.
I might have.
Like I probably played it in my car a couple times when we were driving around.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, but they like released a new album a while back, and it's amazing. And probably the third band probably have to be Attila. They're hardcore, and do not listen to them with your mother. I advise you that.
Hardcore what?
They're really
EDM? Metal?
no metal. I want to say metal, and almost like a not rap metal, but like it's kind of like that. But
Rap metal.
it's just like it gets you hyped up.
No, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. I've listened to that kind of music.
But that's probably my top 3 right now that I've been listening to.
Nice.
So, but then I've been going back to the 90s with The Offspring. The Offspring I miss them. And you said your favorite band was Rush, right?
Yeah.
See, I never got into Rush.
Why not?
I guess it's because my dad was raised in the 80s. Like, he got me into the Guns N' Roses, the Motley Crue, Def Leppard, and like I know Rush was a big 70s band, right? Or could they
And 80s
and
too.
80s? I just think
Because they actually they made it big in the 80s.
see, like I've heard of them, and like I'm not saying like they're terrible. No, they're not. But like they have a couple songs I could listen to, but I can't like drive myself to listen to more of their other stuff, you know.
That's okay.
But
I
like
love Rush. I always will.
I give props to their lead singer. He's an amazing bassist. He's on a whole other level.
So is their guitarist and their drummer. All 3 of them.
See, I like that one song. What was it? What's it called? It's one of their most popular ones. Is it Tom?
Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, that's probably their most popular. It's got to be their popular one.
I think so.
But it's a great song. But like, if we had to go to 70s, I liked Kiss. Kiss wasn't bad.
Can you let Johnny in real quick?
Oh yeah.
I forgot it gets locked.
See this? would be a good topic for Johnny to hear. We were talking about bands in the 70s and 80s.
All right, what's up?
He likes Rush, and I said I kind of liked Kiss and stuff. You're probably gonna say Led Zeppelin.
I'm gonna say, shoot, Led Zeppelin. Shoot, you got so many bands.
Kansas.
Isn't Kansas more 80s though?
They're gonna be 70s in my book.
Okay. I mean, you got Eric Clapton. You have 38 Special. I mean, you can't make me choose.
So like if we had to go from like different not millenniums, like
Decades.
yeah, decades. Okay, so we'll start in the 50s. Like if you had to go, what's one 50s band or artist like you could count on?
The Beach Boys.
Beach Boys, Johnny.
Oh shit, I don't even know 50 artists. Let's see.
Elvis.
I guess, but I don't really listen.
What was
to
he in the
50s
60s?
music. I think he was more in the 50s, but I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna say Elvis.
If you want to say 60s, then I'll say Beatles.
Oh, that's 60s Rolling Stones.
Did you
Oh,
just
the
say the Beatles?
Yeah.
The Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones were better than the Beatles.
Honestly, they probably were. They just weren't more popular.
Yeah, true. It's because Mick Jagger was uglier than Paul McCartney. What about you, Luke? What was your 60s band?
60s band. I'm gonna have to say 60s band.
It's like go to Google and what bands were in the 60s.
No, it's true though.
It's
like,
it's very hard.
Think
It's
of
very
some
hard.
bands from the 60s. I mean, let's see.
Yeah, besides the Beatles and Rolling Stone, well, the Kinks. But that's just because I know the Kinks because in Survey of Rock and Roll.
Are you guys on Google?
Yeah.
Because those are the first three I see.
The
Beatles,
Beatles, Rolling-
the Kinks, and the Rolling Stones. Do you see that?
Just say the Kinks and we cover the 60s.
I want to say the Kinks, though. Actually, no, I like them, though.
In the 70s, of course, it's going to be Rush for you.
No, 60s. I got it. It's Simon and Garfunkel.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
Simon
Yeah.
and Garfunkel.
All right.
They were not as popular because of Beatlemania at the time.
Yeah. No.
The
definitely.
British invasion. I mean,
Yeah. So yeah, Simon and Garfunkel definitely for the.
and we covered
60s.
the 70s. You said Led Zeppelin. If you had to choose one,
I said Rush.
If I had to choose one,
would Genesis be considered 70s or are they more 80s?
I think Genesis probably.
70s.
Because I like
70s?
Genesis
70s.
with Phil Collins, that singer. That's 80s, right?
I think mostly.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say Kiss for the 70s.
I think I'm gonna have to say Leonard Skinner.
Oh. Everybody bust out their lighters and sing Free Bird.
That's actually like, out of all the songs they have, that's one of my fewer favorite. You know, it's low on the list.
I like Simple Man.
Simple Man's one.
Tuesday's
on the
Gone.
top. Tuesday's Gone.
What's that one song you were singing?
Curtis Lowe.
Yeah, he was just singing. He'll be singing that in the apartment all randomly. It's a great song.
It's a wonderful song.
And then 80s. This is gonna be my hardest one. The 80s. 'Cause there's so many good bands. You got Johnny, go take it.
Hold on. I gotta think too.
Van Halen.
Oh,
No, yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Van
no,
Halen?
I'd have to go with Van Halen too.
Oh man,
I didn't even think of him.
that's my girlfriend's dad's favorite band.
Or maybe I'll go Rush again.
No, I kid you not. Like, funny story about Van Halen. Her dad wanted us to name little dude Wolfgang, because that's
Yeah.
Eddie Wolfgang Van Halen. And I was
Yeah.
like, Wolfgang Legacy. No, it can't be like that.
Wolfgang Legacy.
It sounds like a rapper name.
Wolf.
But he loves Van Halen. But I think my favorite 80s band, it's a tie.
You know who it is.
I love Guns N' Roses. But I also like Warrant and Motley Crue and
Okay,
Def Leppard.
every time we get in your car and you play 80s bands, it's either Bon Jovi or
I do like Bon Jovi.
Guns N' Roses. It's always Guns N' Roses.
Okay, if I had to choose between Bon Jovi and Guns N' Roses, Guns N' Roses. But I can't sing like Axl Rose. Nobody can.
No.
So, what do we got? The 90s, 2000s, and 2010s? So, 90s.
Nirvana.
A Third Eye Blind.
Yeah.
Man. Skid Row. They weren't really popular, but I liked Skid Row. Nirvana's a close second.
Okay, and now the 2000s.
Oh,
For 2000s and 2010, I would say Foo Fighters. But since the Foo Fighters are still together, I'm just going to say for 2010 for them. So for 2000s, let's go.
Who are you thinking about?
I don't know. I'm trying to.
this one's hard.
Who you got for the 2000s?
Because if you think about it, in the 2000s, we were like 5 and 6 years old.
Well, we weren't born in the 80s, and we're picking.
Yeah, but like,
80s
like
bands.
my dad showed me 80s, and like, how'd you find out about Rush?
They're my dad's music.
Yeah, how'd you find out about Leonard Skinner? Your dad. Shout out to the dads for giving us great taste in music. I think my 2000s band. Oh man, Nickelback. No, I'm just kidding. Nickelback is terrible. If you like Nickelback, you're not a terrible human being, but you need to get a better taste in music. But I think my favorite 2000s band. Have you ever heard of Velvet Revolver?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay.
where.
Okay. That's where the lead singer from Stone Temple Pilots went and sang Slash but Velvet Revolver.
Okay.
And Creed. I liked Creed.
I do like Creed.
I like Creed too.
They're. So is Creed going to be yours?
No. Stone Temple Pilots was 90s, right?
They could be.
You know, what am I saying? Audio Slave.
Oh.
Audio Slave, definitely.
Luke, now.
Who's my 2000s band?
Come on, Luke. We got.
3 Doors Down.
Okay.
That's we were talking about that. We're like, if like 3 Doors Down went to Roswell for a concert, I would go to that.
3 Doors
I would
Down.
go watch 3 Doors Down. But now 2010s. This one's hard. This is now
This
hard.
is the easiest one for me.
This one's the hardest for me because my taste in music changed so dramatically.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck between two.
You know which one it is.
No, it's really a tie between two. But I want to see. You said yours was Foo Fighters,
It's
right?
Foo Fighters, definitely.
Eminem.
Eminem?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I was not.
Because ever since 2010, you got Not Afraid, Rap God. It's one song after another with Eminem.
This is true. Especially when he came out 08 off that terrible album. Then he came back like that hard.
He came back so strong. So yeah, mine's Eminem.
Okay. Mine, my current 2010 band.
It's Kanye, huh?
Dang, he's good. No. It has to be Pierce the Veil.
Wow.
Who are you fighting with? Like who's contending for that spot?
Who's contending for that spot?
Yeah.
My Chemical Romance.
Oh, I should have known.
I respect that.
But they're not a 2010 band.
This is true.
They're not even
Aren't
together
they?
anymore.
Hey, I was just trying to get brownie points because she's listening. Y'all are kind of shooting me down.
Oh, come on.
No. A close second to Pierce the Veil was probably be. Johnny's gonna hate this. Eskimo Cowboy.
Oh my gosh.
You heard that, Luke.
This
Yeah,
literally
I have heard that.
It's one of the worst bands I've ever heard.
No.
They're changing the face of music for the better.
No.
Eskimo Cowboy or Kanye?
I take Kanye.
Ouch.
Let's come back to that in 1 second. What happened to My Chemical Romance? That's not a thing anymore?
No, they're no
I want
longer
to tell this story
together.
because my girlfriend's listening and she's gonna love this story.
Can someone explain?
Okay, so they got big. They made the Black Parade album, the biggest album in that genre of music.
2000s.
Yeah.
Practically.
And then they went into a different direction in almost. What would it be considered? That Fabulous Killjoys album? Like, have you heard of it? It was weird. It had electronic and it was just bundled up, and it was something new, and then they just broke up.
Oh,
They haven't
man.
gotten back together. But my girlfriend's a huge, huge fan of them. They're okay. But, yeah, Pierceville is... I got Jonny into Pierceville.
He did, actually. I did not like them at first, but over time they've grown on me.
What was the name of that second album that you said? My
Uh,
Chemical Romance?
you got their biggest ones.
No, he's talking about the one that was
The
weird.
mashup. Oh, Danger Days. The Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys. I think it came out in 2011. But like going back to their Black Parade album, that album's so big. Like artists from my genre of music, they remade that album and did covers of all those songs. That just
It's the same genre, Tom.
no, but
just
it's like
new.
genre. But like,
It's just new.
but I don't like the new stuff.
You just said you like the new stuff.
No, Pierceville came out in 06,
Okay.
and then they're still together.
Well, like MCR got together in like what 2000,
Yeah.
2001, way back when.
Yeah, but you got bands like Crown the Empire. Yeah.
What about Faraway Stables?
Oh man, I do like me some Faraway Stables.
Faraway Stables came here to Eastern and was a
Yeah.
huge surprise.
Did you go to that concert, Luke?
What concert?
The concert in the Cub?
It
where
was
they-
it was last year.
Like they had Faraway Stables.
Wait, no.
Captain.
He wasn't here yet. It was second semester of our freshman year.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I wasn't here yet.
Mm-mm.
They had a band from Australia.
A good band?
They were amazing.
We went in with low expectations and
They killed it.
Yeah, they killed it. They were awesome.
Like I got a picture with the bassist and singer.
I got my hat signed
Yeah.
for the singer, and I also bought their EP, and I still have some of their songs. Like,
They're an up and coming band. Like they're doing a 6-month tour in Australia right now.
aren't they touring with Issues?
No, they're
No?
touring with Bayside.
Oh, Bayside.
But Bayside used to be big back in the day, like 04.
Yeah. I thought you said Issues.
Nah, Issues got huge. But
I like Eminem, and I think going into 2020, because we're almost at the end. No, we're not quite there yet, but
We're getting close.
2020 is coming.
how do you
And
think music will be?
How I think music will be
Yeah,
Worse.
very
generic.
well. It occurred to me one day last year that it may look like things are getting dumber,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not.
It's just our preference.
They're getting smarter. The thing is, everyone is getting smarter, and the music is getting smarter. Genres are getting mixed more and more and more. Do you remember back in 2009, Kesha came out? Lady Gaga had only been around for a year.
Like Kesha
We-
came out
we
with
had-
TikTok or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we had Just Dance,
Okay.
Poker Face,
Yeah.
Paparazzi. I'm going in order here, like chronological order. And then we get TikTok. So at that time, dance was being combined with pop. And ever since then, it's been a crazy evolution of, especially with Kanye and Nicki Minaj and all of them,
Yeah.
rap, pop, dance, a whole bunch of stuff.
Just adding a lot of elements.
Yeah. To where I think eventually it's going to get to the point where genre's just not going to matter.
It's just gonna be whatever you feel like.
Have you ever like heard mixes where you take dubstep
Mm-hmm.
and you just take random songs and they drop
Yeah.
and then they drop again and it's completely all over the place but it sounds good?
Yeah.
I think that's what music is going to be like.
In 2020.
And past that.
Ooh.
My main point, I'm not saying it's going to be just mixes and stuff. My main point is that music is going to get to a point where we don't think about genres anymore. If it comes out sounding like rock, it's going to be rock.
Yeah.
But we're not really going to think
Say it's rock.
We're not going to think in terms of this is dance mixed with this and a little of that. Does
It's
that
good.
make
Yeah, it's gonna be like this is that band with this song.
pretty much?
So
Pretty much.
it's gonna be hard to describe it.
Because like I said, things are getting smarter. Like you can still listen to music today and recognize a voice.
Oh yeah.
And recognize, like, no, this is Katy Perry. This is Eminem. You know Eminem when you hear him. So I think we're going to be thinking more about individuals and how their music is rather than genres.
See, but
because we're already almost genreless in a way.
But and I agree that maybe musically we're getting smarter, but I mean, think about the lyrics though.
The lyrics are getting smarter too.
You think the lyrics are getting smarter? I don't think
in a
they are.
way.
I think they're like losing all sense of any sort of, okay, when you hear a song, you want to either it to paint a picture in your mind of some story that's happening, or you want it to have some, thematic, you want it to have a theme, like there's something going on. You're picturing something in your head when you listen to it, right? And okay, a lot of these songs that you listen to nowadays, there is no theme. I mean, I don't really listen to a lot of modern music, but I do. The ones I do, there's.
If you really listen, there. You'll see that there is. Taylor Swift's what's the name of that song?
Blank Space?
No, the other one.
Which one? She has a lot of songs.
The other one.
The one that got overplayed in the cover?
Wildest Dreams.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Like, that one has a theme.
Okay, but, it's easy to name one, but I feel like every song should have something behind it, some backbone to it. But, okay, going to Taylor Swift, her backbone to 90% of her songs is what?
A breakup.
There you go. Be a little creative. If you're going to...
I've done that. And once you do that, your whole, generally you'll hear the song differently.
Well, no, I have.
Because I once heard Wildest Dreams like that.
Uh-huh.
And that created a picture in my head that was never there. In all the times that I was at the Cub and heard it, it meant nothing. But later it did. You know how another thing with music, a lot of people hear things and they're not recognized in their time, but then later on they are.
Well, of course. Okay, so I have a unwritten rule for any song I listen to that you have to listen to it 5 times before you make a judgment call on it. Whether you're like, this song sucks or this song's good, you have to listen to it 5 times and really listen to everything, the bass, the whatever's in it, and really think, and then listen to the lyrics. Really think about what it's trying to tell you. But I've done that with some other songs from modern music, and it just doesn't work for me. But that's my opinion.
Yeah,
we're all gonna think differently.
I'm going to go way off topic here. What do y'all think of The Rock running for president in 2020?
I'll vote for him.
The Rock?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson is running for president.
What are his politics? No.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? I think he'll be
good.
You know what he'd say? I think he would be good. He's very smart if you think about it.
You know what he'd say? He'd say, it doesn't matter what politics are.
Oh, man. I don't know.
That's pretty funny.
I can't vote. I can't see Kanye. Because you got also Waka Flocka.
Oh, my God.
Going for 2020. Kanye, Dwayne Johnson, and I think all these celebrities. But you got to be a smart celebrity. I think The Rock is going to be smart. It just depends on how he reacts to it. Hey, nobody's going to want to fight our president if he wins.
Fight IRL.
Yeah.
Post up.
That's what I was thinking when Johnny was talking about the music. I was like, The Rock is running for president in 2020. What does our world come to?
So let's not get into politics because
we're young. We're young and in college.
Well, that, and if you want to keep friends, don't talk religion or politics.
That's kind of true.
Have you been to the Clovis Zoo?
No.
Dude,
not
you
yet.
need to go.
I want to.
We need to go. It's like, what, $4?
Yeah, it's cheap.
It's $4, but it's amazing.
They have otters.
They have Japanese river otters. They're crazy. And what else they got?
From Japan?
More than likely. Well, they're probably raised in captivity, but that's what their origin.
I want to go to that zoo.
It's awesome. It's really nice too if you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like run down or nothing. They have a bald eagle there.
I heard they used to have this white tiger.
Every New Mexico zoo has a bald eagle.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
See,
The one in Albuquerque?
I've been to Albuquerque.
The one in Alamogordo, which is down near the Air Force Base.
Is there one in Santa Fe?
A zoo?
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay,
so.
so I'm probably thinking Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. It's
Clovis.
like it's like the biopark. It's called the biopark.
See, I've never been there. I've never been to Alamogordo.
You know what I think is
The Albuquerque one is called the biopark.
Oh, okay.
You know what I think is really ironic? All right, so we have a bird that represents our freedom, caged, so we can come look at it.
Well, we treasure it, so
Yeah.
we want to look at it.
Yeah, but I mean,
They're also endangered.
Yeah, true. Well, it's just like that's how the giant pandas got out of the endangered list. They just had to keep getting bred in captivity.
Yeah,
to
sometimes
boost
they
their numbers
gotta.
up.
Sometimes they gotta put them away.
See, like Johnny knows like how much to know about animals and stuff
It's weird.
and dinosaurs. Like I wanted to be a zoologist, but there's no money in that. So
It's not like you're gonna make much more as a coach.
yeah, but yeah, true.
Teacher salary.
Darn, I didn't think that through.
I could see you as a zoologist.
Oh, dude, I loved animals. That's all. Like I was telling Johnny, we were playing Pokemon Go. I was like, dude, did you ever watch Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom as a kid? And he's like, no. I was like, no, never mind. But no, dude, that zoo is awesome. We need to go one day, like on a Tuesday, like with Triton.
Sure.
And just like I said, it's like $4 to get in.
Like in the afternoon.
Yeah,
What? Why on a Tuesday?
because that's when Triton's off.
Oh.
That's a good day for me too.
Oh, yeah.
But like, it'll have to be like next semester because it's of course too cold, and they probably
Come on, it's closed. Like Dead Week, we can't go.
No, I bet we can go Dead Week.
Yeah.
We'll see.
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. We'll play it by ear.
But yeah, it's awesome. I think they have a couple elephants, giraffes, and wildebeest, and I don't know.
They have wildebeest?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember.
Yeah, when we walked in, that's what the first thing was.
Oh yeah, huh?
They have a reptile like area
Yeah.
and bunch of birds.
They have turtles,
Yeah, tortoises.
tortoises.
The big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
Oh, what was probably the craziest? They had a wolf.
They have wolves.
They have wolves there.
You got sharks.
They don't have sharks.
They have fish, I think. Like they have like aquarium, like in a little aquarium type thing. I think.
I don't remember.
Usually they'll have like manta rays, and
See, I want to go to the Tulsa Aquarium.
because if you go to the Albuquerque Aquarium, you'll see manta rays, and there's a whole like room full of jellyfish.
Oh.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
There's like a whole room of
Oh,
jellyfish.
that's awesome.
Like I've been to the Oklahoma City one, and they have you could feed turtles, like little turtles, and you could pet sharks, like the little sand sharks. You just touch them, and you can touch the stingrays. And
So what if they bite you? Do you get to sue?
I'm not sure.
Or is it like bite at your own? Or
I think it's probably pet at your own risk. But like if you think about it, they had little kids like 2 years old just putting their hand in there and just touching the back of a shark. And this thing was maybe about 3 feet long.
I'd give it a hug.
They're supposed to
Give it
get
a-
sea turtles there. They're supposed to get sea turtles. They're
See,
working on the
The
exhibit.
only zoo I've ever been to other than the Clovis Zoo is the San Antonio Zoo, but I was like 2, 3. I was very young, so it's a very faint memory in my mind. So, but I do remember seeing the gorillas. They were like across this whole
Oh, they're like
cavern.
yeah.
Like they had a whole like cliff right there, so they couldn't get across.
Funny story about the San Antonio Zoo. So my grandparents took me, and we went to go see the gorillas, and there's a big sign. It's like, caution, gorillas will throw objects. So you got this big gorilla. He's just sitting there minding his business, arms crossed, and my granddad's like yelling at it. He's like, hey, do something. Hey. Just constantly picking on that gorilla, and the gorilla looks at a stick, probably about 2 feet big, 2 feet long. He just looks at that stick, and he just looks back up at my granddad. So then we go back to we get away from it because my grandma was chewing him out for picking on a gorilla.
Okay.
I mean, that's how Harambe died.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, man.
Always miss you, Harambe.
Yeah, what do you think of that whole thing about Harambe? Like, how big he got?
I mean,
That shows you our generation in a nutshell.
Okay, like at first,
It was funny.
it was a great meme.
Yeah, now
I think at first it started off as like, hey, this was actually wrong of them to do this. And then it went from that to just jokes. And literally, like, if I still get on Facebook and I'll still see Harambe jokes on my feed.
I know, it was a meme. It was a great meme. And it died.
And then they kept
And it's unacceptable now to bring it up.
Yeah, right? It's
because
like
it's
taboo.
a dead meme.
Yeah.
And 2016 is almost over. And the memes in 2017, I don't know what they're going to be like. But
Oh my gosh.
Hey, 2016 was the year of memes. I'm sorry.
that's very true.
Because you had what? The Harambe,
The
the
dab.
author, the dab,
The Dat Boy.
SpongeBob.
It's
Dat
Dat
Boy.
Boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob was all over the place. You had Handsome Squidward. You had Cave
Caveman.
Bob.
Yeah, Cave Bob. Doodle Bob.
You had Yo Hoy Manoy.
Yeah, Doodle Bob.
Doodle Bob, yeah. like SpongeBob was all over the place this year.
But out of nowhere, Arthur.
Yeah, what was up with the Arthur thing?
Oh,
I
the
wanna know-
fist?
Yeah.
I want
fist?
to know who started this.
I was like, I thought I was the only child to watch Arthur because it was on PBS.
No, I
Right.
loved Arthur. I loved Arthur.
yeah.
That meme came out of nowhere.
Then there were there's other ones from it that were very vulgar and we cannot
my
say on the
gosh,
radio.
yeah.
But like the fist one was the most iconic one.
Yeah, that was when I saw a lot. Pretty random.
I'm trying to think. I think my favorite memes though were the SpongeBob ones.
I saw some crazy ones.
What about yours, Johnny?
Oh shoot, I don't know. I don't know which ones are my favorite.
It's tough. But yeah, 2016 was definitely the year of memes. By far. I think 2017 is going to be like the year of dances or something. I don't know.
I think it's gonna be boring.
I think I'm hoping it'll be the year to just chill out.
Yeah, okay, I really hope so too.
Like social media and everything, just chill out. No more being triggered.
right?
Triggered was a
Yeah.
meme too.
Oh,
Triggered
yeah,
became
yeah.
its own meme.
Yeah.
So what I'm hoping is that it's just the year to just chill out.
I got my favorite, the Joe Biden memes. Those are hilarious.
So enough about memes. Is there like are you excited for like any new movies coming out?
I'm waiting for How to Train Your Dragon 3.
What? 3?
3?
Yeah.
You know they're making a Cars 3?
What? I haven't seen the second one.
The trailer is kind of
You're hearing more about Cars 3 because they don't want you to know how awesome How to Train Your Dragon
How to
3
Train
is
Your
gonna
Dragon 1 and 2 were,
be. I love those
Oh
movies.
yeah,
They're-
same.
yeah.
And The Incredibles 2 is coming in
yeah.
2018.
In 2018.
So they pushed it back?
I don't know, but it's 2018. The franchise that's very close to my heart, Fast and Furious. Fast 8 is coming in April. Not Fast. Yeah, Fast 8
I don't know
is
how it's
coming in
going to be
April.
without, because this is like their first full-length movie without Paul Walker.
I'm still gonna love it. I love the movies. So
I'm ready
Fast
for
8 is coming in April. That's what I'm super excited about. Rogue One, I'm a Star Wars nerd, but I don't care about Rogue One. I've completely forgotten about it for the past 3 months.
It's like you said before.
It's coming out in December.
Let's take it because I'm the same way. Like it's
I should be excited for Star Wars, but I'm not because it's.
But let's just take it as like a fun spin-off. If anything.
No, that's gross. That's gross. I'm not doing it.
You're not gonna do that.
No, if it's not George Lucas, it's not Star Wars.
Well, no, you're right. But I mean, like, okay, so.
It's not Spaceballs either, because Spaceballs is a classic too.
Yes,
I love
okay,
Spaceballs.
But think of it like an
This is awful.
awful spin-off. Okay. Yeah.
I went
fine.
in. What was the last one called?
The Force
The
Awakens.
Force Awakens.
Okay. I went in that very skeptical. Like I like Star Wars, mostly the old ones, but I'm not like a huge like fan like some people are.
Me.
Yeah, but like that's your movie. Like you love it with all your heart, just like Johnny likes Lord of the Rings with all his
yeah.
heart.
Oh.
See, I haven't found a series like that or like a like a franchise. But like I went in, it surprised me. It was really good.
I'm glad that
I really
you liked
did like
it.
it.
Now that Tommy mentioned that, I see where you're coming from, because if like someone tried to make a Lord of the Rings that was after Lord of the Rings, that wasn't like from what Tolkien wrote, I would not.
I wouldn't.
I would even go watch it. Like I'm like,
Because it's
not
not
worth my
from.
time.
Yeah. I'm ready for the Assassin's Creed movie.
I am too.
That one
I'm
is
ready
good.
for
Amazing.
November 29th.
Which one's that?
Final Fantasy 15 is coming out after 10 years.
Oh.
10 years of my life, I've waited for a video.
We're
game.
talking about movies.
I don't care.
We got all these anime movies becoming.
Yeah, Attack on Titan.
Oh, yeah.
All this anime stuff, becoming a real life.
You know they're
movie.
making a live-action Lion King.
No.
And the director that made the Jungle Book, the live-action Jungle Book, is directing it. And I really liked the Jungle Book. And I like the Lion King. That's my favorite Disney film, probably. He don't want them to remake Hercules.
Oh, they better not.
And didn't we talk about this? What was like your favorite Disney movie?
What did I say?
Or did we say Pixar?
I don't remember.
Because I think Pixar, I said, no, my favorite Disney movie was Dinosaur, but I liked Lion King. But honestly, the only movie I'm excited for is Assassin's Creed. And that Split movie. The guy who has multiple personalities, that disorder. That one looks interesting. But that's probably about it. Because they're always going to be superhero movies.
Aren't?
No, they're always going to be R.
Oh.
Like, I think, next year it's going to be Black Panther.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go watch that one.
Yeah, I think I'm most excited for Fast 8. Like super excited. Like in January, February, March, and then April when it gets here.
You're gonna be the first guy to get that ticket.
See, I don't really have any like movies that I'm really excited for coming up. You know,
A franchise.
my favorite franchise, they're done.
It's Dunsky's.
It's done. They can't do anything.
You
more. I
gotta
won't
find
go
a
watch
current
it.
one because like
Um,
Fast and Furious ones are
I enjoyed.
special to me.
I enjoyed. This is more modern. The Hunger Games series.
Okay.
But now that's over.
I went to see all of those in
I
there.
didn't like the Hunger Games. I wasn't a fan of them. I guess it's just because I didn't.
I think it's because we were made to read it in our English class in high
This
school.
is true.
That can ruin it.
Yeah, probably did.
I actually read ahead and finished the book before we were done
See,
with
that's
it in
totally
class.
something I would do.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah, I guess the current franchise is Fast 8. Or the Fast and Furious franchise.
let's see. See, and I've only gotten to those kind of recently. Like, I've seen bits and pieces of them, but I've only watched stuff.
I've been a fan since I was like 12.
Really? I've only watched a few recently. Honestly, I'm just excited for video games that are coming out soon.
Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 2.
I remember that game.
The new Assassin's Creed.
What's it gonna be called?
I don't know. They took a year off this year.
Yeah,
Like-
they extended it.
Yeah. So I don't know where it's going to be set at or what it's going to be called, but I'm excited for that. And
Me too.
Horizon New Dawn.
Mhm.
That's one. I guess you're a female lead character, and it's like this weird world where it's like mechanical dinosaurs. Remember I showed you that video of it? I think it's called Horizon New Dawn.
Shoot, I don't know.
The graphics on it were beautiful. But what was that game that everybody hated, and it was supposed to be like the biggest game of this year?
Oh,
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Ooh.
I heard that
Huge
one.
disappointment
Yeah.
for everyone. Cause I don't know exactly what people expected. I think they expected some like really interactive, super space world. But I mean, they created like what was it, like 6.3 billion planets or million planets or something
Yeah.
like that.
But it just goes to show it doesn't matter because nobody cared.
No,
if there were six.
Exactly. Nobody cared. What they wanted was to play with each other. But the thing is, you couldn't teleport to each other or anything. So you had to find each other through 6.3 however many planets there were. So good luck, you know? So if you ran into someone, you were lucky.
See, like, I think they had a good idea about it, but people didn't take it as a good idea. They're like, oh, we're online. I want to interact with people.
I think what happened was originally this game was going to be crowdfunded. Like, for the people that wanted it to be made, they were going to fund it. But then they got picked up by whatever company they got picked up by for. I don't remember what it's called. And then what they did was like, okay, we're gonna advertise the heck out of it, and they started advertising, and they overhyped the game. And so when people get the game, they're like, oh, this game looks so awesome.
This is what we paid for.
Everyone's talking about this game, and they put it in, and then they play it, and it's not what they expected, you know. And so they're gonna write bad reviews, of course. So then that reflects on their sales, and it's just a whole bad spiral.
It's a mess. See, I played a little bit of it with my girlfriend's brother.
I've seen some gameplay of it.
And yeah, we watched some gameplay too, but he was telling me like it just gets repetitive. Like Minecraft. Minecraft is like a perfect example of like there's always something you could do, right?
Yeah.
And that's why it's so big. I mean, I never got into Minecraft though. I guess I don't
Neither
have
did
I never have the imagination for it.
I've never played Minecraft.
But you know what I want them to make?
What?
I want them to make like a game, not necessarily a Mortal Kombat, but I want them to make a fighting game, but it's not like with the same dynamic as like the Mortal Kombats, the Street Fighters, you know how they all look the same?
What you're looking for is either Dragon Ball Z or Naruto, Ninja Storm. Those games are fighting games. Fighting, like, straight up.
Yeah.
You battle this guy, but they're very different in mechanics.
Or I want them to remake some great war games. Like, have you ever played Medal of Honor? Did you ever play Medal of Honor Frontline?
See,
you know how great that game was.
I miss SOCOM.
I can't stand Call of Duty.
I found Medal of Honor before I found COD.
Yeah, exactly. Like Medal of Honor. That's what me and my friend were talking about. Like,
man,
that for a PS2, the graphics on it and how hard it was. You know how hard it was just to get through that.
No, I remember I had to stop.
Yeah,
I remember I had to stop, and I kind of gave up.
They made it realistic, and now you got like Infinite Warfare, where we haven't even traveled to space and like.
Well, I don't even think it's so much the concepts that they're doing. I think it's more along the lines that
money grabbers.
They're just money grabbers. They're just throwing games out there, and when they do that, they don't really think about. They're trying to please the
younger generation.
Why
does the younger generation get all the fun?
Well, no. It's not that. I mean, okay, yeah, people say the younger generation's entitled and whatnot, but really what they're trying to do is they're trying to please the gamers that don't game that much. All right, so the gamers that don't game that much want something easy to play, right?
Yeah. That way they get $60 from it.
Yeah, and exactly, and okay, but the real gamers, the ones that they want to, when they spend $60 in a game, they want some challenge, or something to it,
That's what video games are lacking. It's just sad. Like we grew up with games like that.
Yeah, we grew up with games like that, and now you're like playing the main story on super hard mode or whatever it is, and you're like blowing through it like nothing. You're like, well, where's the challenge?
See, because you've been a PC gamer, right? Are you a PC or console?
Used to be console,
but now you're leaning more.
Now I'm a PC game.
So you're console. I'm console. See, but I've never played like the games like Jonny played. I was more into the sports games, and probably the biggest franchise I played was Assassin's Creed. But that's about it.
Oh, Madden's a pretty big franchise.
Would that be considered a franchise?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Madden. But like sports games, the show, but like I can't see myself playing like the Final Fantasies, the Elder Scrolls, the Skyrims, the whatever.
That's the same thing.
Well, I didn't see.
Well,
does it look interesting? Yeah.
I think it just takes a little push to get into them.
Skyrim's been around for 6 years now.
Oh yeah, they just released the HD remaster for the PS4.
Skyrim will be played for a long time.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I think with those games, like okay, sports games, you've played sports in real life, so picking up a sports game is fairly easy. Now picking up a RPG game, it's going to be a little more difficult. It's going to take a little
wizard more. At one point in your life, is that why you like Final Fantasy?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying what I'm saying is getting into RPGs and fantasy games.
Yeah,
it takes a little push. You gotta really try, you know.
You gotta have a great imagination too.
Well, no, you just gotta try it first. You have to try and get into it, and once you get into it, I promise you, it'll suck you in. You'll be screwed for
You'll
life
become
like
a
me.
geek like us.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, I'm a geek. I love my games, and
You're just not. You're like a low level geek.
The RPG is like a different kind of game.
Yeah, because you played
League is an
Old
RPG, even
Yeah.
though it's not an MMO.
Yeah, it's like a RTS RPG.
Yeah.
But and I mean you played Star Wars: The Old Republic.
What about yes?
Yeah, I mean
That's the greatest RPG ever made.
I don't know. I think
Yeah, it is.
the Elder Scrolls Online is giving a run for it because I've played them both and I'm really liking the Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, man, that's my childhood, man. Stop. The Old Republic never got a remaster.
But I mean, if you want to talk about sales or like actual popularity of RPGs, I'm sad to say this, but World of Warcraft still beats out everything.
Yeah.
I never got
And-
into WoW.
I never played WoW.
I did. I'm sad about it now because it's
Nerd.
I've,
No, I'm playing.
It's a pay to play game.
yeah. Okay, so all RPGs, all MMOs nowadays are free to play. I've played 2 that are now. There's only like 2 that I've ever played that are now still subscription, which are Final Fantasy 14 and World of Warcraft. It's still subscription. Everything else
Like
is
you
free
gotta
to play.
you
Like-
gotta subscribe.
Yeah, you have
like-
to pay monthly to play it.
It's like $10.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's
Is
like-
like
it's
are they
like-
losing money, or they're just like, hey, you're gonna want to play? Come.
It's just
Well,
how it's always
They
been.
don't, well, that's how it started.
They've always made a profit off of it.
That's how it started. Now they have these other ways, kind of like phone games, where they ask you.
Oh,
Kind of,
if you
you
want
know,
this weapon,
yeah, kind of like that. In
Or
a
whatever.
sense, most of the time you can work to get it,
yeah.
but if you want it faster, you can pay. And,
Yeah.
and they make tons of money like that. But it's crazy how WoW and Final Fantasy 14 are still making profit while being subscription. And there are no really subscription games other than them.
Yeah.
It's really weird, like. But like the Elder Scrolls, there was a sale this weekend on PSN. I got it for $10. Don't have to pay for anything. I'm playing it. I'm like level 8 now.
Yeah, I mean, I like free to play games. Like Star Wars Tour.
Yeah, because it started off subscription too,
That's right.
and then
They've made a lot of changes to where
Yeah.
free to players
they made it.
now have more access to more things.
Oh yeah,
RuneScape has
yeah,
always been
it's always been free to play.
but it's not the real game. The real game is if you pay
Oh,
and
yeah.
become a member, because you can do way more.
Yeah. I mean,
But I don't really play RuneScape now. I'll revisit it. Old school RuneScape, I mean.
I couldn't. I mean, I tried it. I just most of the time I either didn't have a computer that could run it at the time.
But it's a browser game.
No,
It was at the time.
It at the time it was a browser game, right? And so at the time I had a desktop computer that was like this big. It was smaller than.
I think you gotta let Tommy in. You're listening to HoundWaves Portalis Divertia Radio. I'm here in the studio with Jonny and Tommy. You were saying RuneScape. You couldn't get into it.
No.
I mean, it's definitely not for everybody.
I mean, it's not that I couldn't get into it. It's that okay, my computer could run it, but it couldn't run it smooth.
That's bad.
And it really you know when you have a game
Can't get a
that's-
good frame rate.
Yeah, you know have a game when it's low frame rates and you're trying to play it and it just gets old after a while. That's what happened with RuneScape with me. So honestly, I think the best MMO I've ever played actually is as far as solo playing goes on an MMO is Lord of the Rings Online. That game was a lot of fun.
Never played it.
It is a ton of fun. I don't play it anymore because I don't think it's free to play either. I think it's still subscription, so I'm not gonna pay for that. Not monthly.
Especially if you're in college.
Yeah.
We're struggling already.
Yeah, you gotta choose what
Yeah,
you're gonna put
yeah,
money into.
Yeah, like Luke, you need your McDonald's. You
Yeah.
need your Tapico.
Yeah.
Johnny, what do we need? Like, we need our...
Yeah, girlfriend money. And
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I don't know if my girlfriend's listening to this or not, so.
Burritos.
Burritos.
The occasional Dr. Peppers. We drink Dr. Peppers like.
I know, we're almost out of that 12-pack that
I
we
know.
bought yesterday.
It's okay. Y'all will be gone. It's all mine.
Oh my gosh.
We got someone else on the phone line right now. Hello, you're on the air. This is Divertia Radio. What's your name? Hello, is anyone there?
Hello?
Hello, you're on Divertia Radio.
Oh, what's up, man?
Who is this?
How's it go? Huh?
Who is this?
My name is Gengar.
It's Haas.
Oh my gosh.
From
Yeah,
your
yeah, he's from
hometown?
Olton. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Haas?
What's going on?
How's it going?
It's not. I don't like driving.
Wait, are you driving and calling us?
Yeah?
I don't
Is that
approve.
irresponsible?
It's
That
very.
is very irresponsible.
Luke,
No, I got one of them Bluetooth radios.
Luke, you need to tell him how strong your Gengar is.
Haas, do you want to hear how strong my Gengar is?
How strong is your Gengar?
2250.
I don't believe it.
He
It
legit
really
has-
is.
Screenshot or it didn't happen.
I'll screenshot it right now.
I'll send it to you, Haas. I got it on the WhatsApp.
Oh,
Oh, so we were talking at the beginning of the show. Like, okay, on Thanksgiving, what is at your family? Like your family's, like food wise, what does your family make for Thanksgiving?
Mexican. Oh, wait, food?
Yeah, food wise.
Let me think. My aunt's green bean casserole.
See, that's what Luke had. Okay, do you
Okay,
have
come
yams?
I got green bean
Do you
casserole
have
too.
yams?
Yams, that's not really a Hispanic thing.
So it's like a Caucasian.
I don't think that either.
See, I have tamales.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
There's at family Thanksgiving. What do we make? We make drama.
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 How many plates you could eat this year?
Hey, that's a personal question.
That's a personal
So 3?
question.
Hey, you might have to come spend Thanksgiving in the hospital. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I don't want you,
I don't blame you.
dude. Like eating turkey in an infirmary is kind of weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is pretty weird.
Be very weird. Yeah, I could give little dude some turkey. Just chop it up.
I might get my giblets mixed up with the umbilical cord.
I'm not even gonna.
Oh my, dude! I just know Maricia's listening right now. I think so. I don't think she'll approve of that.
Hey, it's good protein.
Hey, what?
That's about it.
What are you gonna go get a puppy or what?
I don't know.
Wait, you're gonna get a puppy?
He's gonna get the fat one.
Maybe if your brother quits charging $1,000 for a hair.
Yeah, that's true too. Oh, dude, how are your classes? Did you have any class today?